everybody, so today we're going to be looking at the Ryujin. This is actually the Elder Dragon RDA. It is a collaboration between Wotofo and Ryushi Sakui. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know how to pronounce it, so I do apologize. He is another YouTube reviewer. He's actually an international YouTube reviewer in China, I think, or in Japan. So he actually came into collaboration with Wotofo for this, and it's got like a pagoda type of style on the decoration of it and the aesthetics of it. It comes with a really nice drip tip. I'm really comfortable with it. I didn't know if I would like it, but I do like it. It is a resin. It comes in 6 different colors. You've got the rainbow, black, stainless steel, gunmetal, blue, and gold. I knew there was one more. So it does come with that. It's got a unique type of airflow, and you can fully take it apart. It's one of those RDAs that you can fully take apart for cleaning, and I'm going to show you that down below as well. And then we'll do a build. We'll come back up on top, and I'll tell you my pros and cons. Okay, so here we are with the Ryujin Elder Dragon RDA. This is a collaboration between Wotofo and Kyushi Sakui. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name correctly, so please forgive me if I'm not. It does have it on the box as well as the signature for Ryushi. He is an actual reviewer on YouTube, but he is he's an international YouTube reviewer. Here's the box here. You've got your color, your scratch off authenticity. It gives you the description here. It's going to tell you what's included in the package. And when you open it up, you're going to be getting the RDA. And you're going to get the top cap. Okay, get that out. Then we've got the 510 drip tip adapter. So if you want to use a 510, then you would use that drip tip adapter. And then here we've got an extra frosted drip tip. And this is how that looks as soon as it comes out. There you go. So if you want to change it out to the frosted, you can. I actually like the resin drip tip that it comes with, which is shown here, but we'll look at that a little bit closer. In the packaging, you're also going to be getting this user manual here. It is sort of like a pamphlet more than a manual, and it does come in different languages. It's got all the information that you need, how to cut your wicks, how to put your coil, all that good information there. You're also going to get this coil cutting tool. It's sort of like the coily tool, but I like my coily tool better. I do like that they include these for those of you that don't have a coily tool. But the coily tool, in my opinion, just gives it a little bit more, and it's actually made for other things. How to measure your coils based off of the atomizer that you're using and things like that. So for me, I prefer my coily tool, so I will be using this, and I'll just use the same measurements that they provide, which is a 6. So we'll use that. And then you're going to be getting your Barbie screwdriver, your Allen key for your swung pin. You're going to be getting some nichrome coils. These are 0.17 3mm in diameter nichrome 80 coils. They are tricore fused claptons. And then you're going to get your regular standard 510 pin plus 2 extra screws. The RDA, these screws are actually for the bottom here to actually remove your airflow, which I'll show you. And then you're going to get 2 strips of cotton. So that's what's included in the package. Now for the star of the show. We'll start with the top cap. This is actually the top cap that it comes with. It's got 2 airflow holes here, 2 airflow holes here. It does have an 810 goon size drip tip. It is not a goon style, but it is a goon size. It does have that O-ring on the inside. It does come in 6 colors. This is the rainbow. It also comes in black, gunmetal, blue, gold, and stainless steel. This is the inside. It's very domed, very nice as it looks in there. And then of course we've got the RDA. Now this is a 22mm RDA. It does have the signature of Ryujin here as well as Wotofo. These 2 pins or screws are actually to release the airflow, which I'll show you in a minute. Then you've got your squonk pin here. It is a protruding squonk pin. It does have your peak insulation around it. I do like the fact that they brought through the rainbow effect to the bottom. I think it's a very, very clean look. It looks very even. On the side, you're going to get two O-rings that are really nice. They are sturdy and kind of stiff when you first get it, so you might want to loosen them up. You're going to have Phillips head screws in here. They did not give you any extra Phillips head screws for your build, so you want to be careful with that. It is a single coil RDA, so you should only need two, to be honest with you. But that's the way that it comes. Now, if you notice these airflows, they are slanted down on either side. So when you look into it, it's actually going downwards rather than sideways. So that way it can get under your coil, which is why your coil is going to be just a little bit raised. It actually does provide you these notches so that you know exactly where to lay your coils. If you're laying your coil right here, it's actually the airflow is going to come up underneath your coil and then up. So that way you're getting better flavor. So it does come with these little cutouts for the notches. Now, if you take out these screws here, this is mainly done for cleaning. They actually did this for that purpose because a lot of times it's really, really hard to clean your RDAs completely clean them. So they do provide you those screws. And then once you release those screws, these airflows lift right out like this. And if you notice, it's just one little hole here that holds it in place. That's your airflow. Again, it's not meant to be taken out to do your build. It is meant for cleaning purposes so that you can get way down in here. Make sure that you're actually cleaning it to its full capabilities. So that is what it is. And the other side comes apart as well. And then it just slides right into place. This one comes off as well. So we'll go ahead and put those screws right once your airflows are put back in to loosen the holes. It depends on the direction of your coils. My coils are actually directed like this, so I'm actually going to have one lead here and one lead there. So I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew those and loosen those up. And if you notice, it opens up very, very easy. The machining on this and the threading of everything is really, really smooth. I really like it. And there we go. That's the other one there. So let me go ahead and put this on a mod and we'll get to it a little bit more. Let's put it on this one. There we go. And it does have the squonk pin in, but if you don't want to squonk with it, then you can go ahead and choose the other 510 that is for dripping. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab my coiling tool and let's go ahead and cut this coil. So they did say a 6mm. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the 6. Flip this bad boy over, get my cutters, and go ahead and trim my leads. Here we go. There we go. So that's done. Now I'm just going to get my coiling jig, grab my coil, and put these legs right in there. So one on one side and one on the other. There we go. And it sits literally right in, sorry about that, right in the space of those notches. And then I'll go ahead and tighten that down. And then turn it this way and tighten this one down. And it's literally that easy. I'm actually going to push this one down just a little bit more. There you go. Okay. Literally that easy, especially with the notches. Then of course you can adjust it as you need it, but mine are actually perfect just like that. Now if you notice, it's actually going to be even with your notches, so your airflow is going to hit right underneath your coil, right the bottom of your coil, so you're going to get really, really nice airflow. So let's go ahead and start heating up this coil. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down, and we'll start dry firing it. And I do have this on my Pulse X. Oh, and the coil that I'm using, oops, sorry about that. It's the Alien coils from Coil Clout. These are made of nichrome 80. If you're interested in getting any coils or your coily tool with it, you can go to coilclout.com. If you use Wendy 15, you do get 15% off of anything that you get. And they have both the coils and the coily tool, which is awesome. What I like to do is just space it out just a little bit. There we go. Take this leg a little bit more. There we go. Just getting all those hot spots out. nice and even. So this is coming out to a 0.18. So I'm going to let that cool down while I get the cotton. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the cotton that was provided. So being that it's the shoelace kind, it makes it a little bit easier. And I've actually been using this on a couple other RDAs that I have. So with the shoelace kind, you really don't need to do much. You're just going to go ahead and thread it in. So let's go ahead and look at that beautiful blue coil. So all you need to do with these shoestring threads or any of the Wotofo threads is just go ahead and push it through like this. I'm just going to pull it over the lip here. Yes, I did drop my scissors. Okay, and just go ahead and pull it through just like that. I always grab the other end only because it helps it get through a little bit quicker, or, you know, it helps it stretch it out a little bit. So I'm going to pick up my scissors. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually, because the wicking channel is kind of deep, I'm actually going to measure it to this first O-ring right here. I'm just going to go ahead and clip that one and then clip this one. And that should be perfect when we put it in. I'm going to fluff it out just a little bit because this cotton actually comes pre-fluffed, so it's not too thick or too bulky. So I can go ahead and do that. Take off the excess. Go there. I'm going to even out this cotton because of my OCD. I can't do it. I was going to try. I couldn't do it. And then just go ahead and lay that in there. And lay this one over here. Now, if you feel like you've got too much, just trim a little bit more. But basically, that's it. Now, when you squonk, if you notice that squonk hole right there, there is nothing obstructing it. So it's going to squonk absolutely beautifully. Again, your airflow is going straight on the bottom of your coils. Absolute perfect building right there. Go ahead and squonk it. You see it? It squonks really, really easy. And then it's going to get into your wicking channels and wet your cotton, and you can go pretty much up because your airflow is right here, and I'm not having any problem. If you notice, it's basically going all the way up there. I'm not getting any leaking, but I do have a 70-30 VGPG juice in here. So there we are, nice and soaked. I'm just going to go ahead and just start priming up that coil, squonk, and down. But you see how the juice goes up here? Even if you do squonk it a lot, it goes up here and it rolls back down. Another great feature of these airflows, which I did want to mention and almost forgot. So thank goodness I did do that. But again, you go up, it goes up in here, and then it comes back down. So it's always going to be there. And the rest of it's sucking into your bottle. And that's that. So for the airflow, again, there's only 2 holes here and 2 holes on the other side. You can lower it down to like 1. But that's about the minimum that you can do for this, to be honest with you. And then all you do, again, you do want to lube up your O-rings a little bit. So let me go ahead and do that before I forget. Because I've already tried it on my other RDA, because I have another one. But I haven't done this one. There we go. And there we are. Right in there. So there we go with the RDA. This again is the Ryujin Elder Dragon RDA by Wotofo and Ryoshi Sakui. So let's go ahead and go up on top. Okay, so here we are back on top with the Ryujin Elder Dragon RDA. Before anything, I'm going to go ahead and have a vape. It is fully open, and I do have it on my Pulse X. Really, really nice airflow. It's super, super smooth. It's not turbulent at all. I do like it wide open. I don't see the need to close it down, to be honest with you, because of the funnel type of airflow it has. It basically comes into one, in my opinion. It's pretty much connected to where it feels like it's just one airflow on both sides getting right to the bottom of your coil. As long as you position your coil where I showed you, where the notches are, if you position it right there, you don't have any worry about if you're going to hit the sides where the airflow tunnels are or anything like that. It's actually got the notches to help you with that so that you don't put them down too low or too high. 22 millimeters in diameter, and it's actually a very comfortable build deck. For being that size of an RDA, it's very comfortable to build on. If you notice, it was really, really easy. You stick your coil in with your coiling rod or your screwdriver or whatever you need in those notches, screw them down, and you're done. It's that easy. It can't get any easier for a single coil RDA than that. You don't have to worry about doing anything else. It does come with your coil lead tool. If you want it, if you want something different, then you can always get the coiling tool, but it does have the exact measurement for you so that you know ahead of time how long to cut your leads. If you want to, you can go a little bit shorter, but you do risk hitting those airflow tunnels. So I wouldn't recommend it. I actually get tremendous airflow this way. It's hitting the coils directly right on the bottom. The airflow is coming up. If you notice that the squonk hole, it squonks really easily because there's nothing that's in the way of the squonking. So it's literally just a hole. It's right there. It squonks. It brings back down. It's done. Your wicking channels, which I didn't really get too much into, but I did show you when I was showing you the build deck, are really pretty deep for a 22 millimeter RDA. If you notice, I had to stuff down my coils, my wicks, sorry about that, my cotton down the sides, and it held it really nice. I didn't want them too thick or too thin because whenever you're squonking, you do want it to be able to get up to your coil, so you don't want to pack it. I'm going to take another hit. This is really good. Very, very good flavor. Very, very good airflow. If you're looking for something that's a 22 millimeter that has sort of like a different style of a look, I would definitely suggest this. I really like it, especially on the Pulse X. It works absolutely perfectly. I haven't had any issues with this. Again, it does come in the 6 different colors. Right now, I'm seeing it for about $35 online. I've seen it at vapeoral.com, VAPORL.com, sourcemore.com, and of course the Wotofo website if you want more information. Again, it comes with a little bit of extras. The only thing that I was kind of hesitant about is the fact that it didn't give you the extra post screws to actually tighten your leads down. But then again, it's for single coils. So if you miss one, it's okay because you need 2. So that should not be a problem. It comes with an extra drip tip, definite pro. I love the flavor on this, so that's a pro. The airflow on this, very, very pro. It's kind of restrictive, but kind of really airy too. It literally just matches with being a single coil. It really does. Your airflow is just, I don't know how many times I could say smooth. It's really, really smooth. I love the style of it. I love that pagoda type of style that it has. And I like the airflow. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the airflow until I vaped it for a while, but I really do like it. I like it because it's smooth. It does look like it's got something missing if you look at it really, really close. It looks like it's missing like an airflow ring, but I think that that would just hinder the airflow and make it a little bit more turbulent or more restrictive. And I think that it's perfect just the way that it is. It is one of the top 22 millimeter RDAs that I've actually used. I do like it. I love the fact that it comes in so many colors, and then it also comes with a 510 drip tip adapter. I don't personally use 510 drip tips, but for those of you that like a 510 drip tip, you've actually got the adapter, which is also a pro. It comes with coils. So you've got your coils, you've got your cotton, you've literally got everything you need to set this up right from the start. That to me is a pro, because especially for anybody new to building, I think that this would be pretty easy for them, especially if you follow my directions and use those notches to your benefit. Use the notches, lower your coil down with the either a screwdriver or a coily, a rod or something like that. You're going to be fine, or a jig. You're going to be fine. It's going to be in the perfect position. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review. If you like the review, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.